All right. Welcome back to the stream. Today, we are continuing our adventure in Hacknet, the cybersecurity hacker simulation game. Yesterday, we got pretty far, and then we got hacked. So, trying to step right back into where we left off and see what other adventures and chaos we can start up. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. By the way, my name is Cowboy. Make sure to follow me on YouTube, Twitter, and most importantly, Twitch, so I can keep providing you guys with this great content. Feel free to reach out to me with any suggestions or leave comments down below. All right, let's hop in. Okay. So this was the guy that hacked us. But one thing I wanted to do after we get back in, we'll run our nmap scan. Oh, we got to get our control, our shells. Oh, this is, I don't know what box that is. I thought it was wipers. You can go ahead and log into his though. Spin up a shell. Let's go to our sure we remove that. There's Bitwise's test computer. So the other thing that I couldn't shake the feeling yesterday was it says proxy node. That means that he's using it as a proxy, which means he's probably somewhere behind that. We forgot to scan while we were trying to hack him. So let's go ahead and see if we can get in again. Start the countdown. SSH craft on port 22. Then we can do FTP bounce on port 21. And then get ready with our SMTP overflow on port 25. They had enough memory. Do we have enough to do that? Oh, there we go, baby. All right, and then we can use our port hack on 22 as soon as this is ready. Go. There we're gonna want to scan. Nothing? Doing that? Yeah. Well, we already know the ports. Yeah. I don't know. I thought for sure we would have been able to find something else on his network. Come on. All right. We're good. That was close though. What's the command to see what else is on the network, though? Yeah, it's scan. Because then that one popped up. Oh well. We'll just keep moving forward. Yeah, the high schooler. Mission unavailable. Complete existing contract. What's our existing contract? Guess we'll go ahead and check our mail. Oh, right. Appears as though you have completed the requested task at least cursorily. If you'd like to poke around a little more, be my guest. In the meantime, there is something you can give me a hand with someday. Someone on those channels has been talking about the job you were investigating. Says he's got the IP of the server the files were taken from. Alright. Could you see if you can get it for me? Just reply to this email with the IP address. Alright. This guy. Download proxy, you need to crack 3. Well, I had a feeling that was coming. Let's see if we can grab either. Yeah. Let's move that botnet. Okay. We'll start up a shell on our own PC too. Overload. 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 Oh, actually bypassed. Alright. I don't know what happened. I thought, okay, that makes sense. SMTP overflow on port 25. Come on. Come on. Oh, because I got too many. Too many shells. There, we're in. So do you think you'll be allowed to come? And then say boring land time. Shut up, Impressor, with your elite skills, man. And I can't believe it, developers. All right. Dang it. Man, what happened? We've been hacked. Okay, but we're in still? Move all the logs. See what's in our bin. Oh, we just gotta have two belts too. SCP. And that goes off the docks. So this is our IP address. We got it right down. .168.61.82.246. All right. Let's go ahead and recheck our logs. Yeah, that's what I thought. And we do disconnect. I feel like I've seen it just. There we go. And search 8, 61, 82, 346. Here's though you made the request task. Hopefully this community's profile will remain a little civilized from this timeline. Well, I hope you'll be able to continue to help out if Entropy needs you. More than deserved this offer. To be honest, Entropy was never going to be a big player in the hacker world. I created this sort of goodwill front to what's a very quickly deteriorating public image of hacker subculture. Hack the planet. I'm a member of a rather powerful invite-only hacker group known as CSEC, a group of which contains only exceptional hackers and the computer security experts where I think you'd fit right in. I've set a request for you to receive an invite, and you should receive an email from them shortly with an acceptance test. Know that I do not do this lightly. An invite to this group is highly sought after in some circles. Thanks, Tex. Greetings, Cowboy. CSEC Group is an invite-only group of talented hackers and digital security experts. We offer substantial knowledge and resources to exceptional individuals to create a community of shared learning, information, and progress. A member of our group has extended an invitation for you to join the org. As an administrative detail, will require small demonstration of your abilities and knowledge in order for you to be accepted into the group. To continue, please reply to this email with the password you will find associated with your name on one of our test servers. If you have any difficulties, we recommend you consult the Network Education Archives. Congratulations and good luck. All right. We're making it into the big leagues now. Let's go ahead and take a look into this gauntlet. What are we dealing with? Firewall. All right. Analyze. Do it again. Well, what's the secret word? I think it's KRAKE. We're in. SSH crack on port 22. FTP bounce. Port 20 1. Get our port pack ready. We gotta stop using F2P belts. That thing is just so slow. We're in. Always check for system. Always check for any extra programs we can grab. So it's in the home directory. Continue to link server to advance the next stage. These IRC logs are just so funny. So my dad found my porn folder and he was getting all pissed off. So it's all like, does this surprise you? I'm not stupid, you know. I know, Dad. What do you have to say for yourself? At this point, I stare at him straight into his eyes and say, documents and settings. Ricky, my documents. Taxes, sent taxes. He just shut up. What is it? It's his porn folder. Oh, no. God, these are so funny. What the fuck is a palindrome? No, it's not, dude. Oh, God, those are awful. Let's go ahead and go in our logs, RM everything, and then let's run scan. Oh, there's our other server. I knew it couldn't be that easy. Proxy detected. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. We're only gonna need 2. So since we have the creds for this, should go ahead and start up a shell here. Get our bitwise shell here. Always remove the logs. Always remove the logs. That's just gonna be constant in my head. It should be constant in your head too. You don't want to get caught on something simple like that. Indeed, lot. Then me. Hopefully 3 of these are going to be enough. It's cracked on port 22. Tomorrow on the end. Go to 21. Probably should have just done the overflow. That probably would have been faster. We're in. This pushing. Oh, right. We forgot the port tab on. There we go. Now we're in. Take a pen. Nothing. Check system. Nothing. More of these. That's where you wanted to. Oh, they don't. Except for that one. Oh, another data folder. Yeah, so I don't know what that means. Alright, let's read one of these. Hey baby, what's up? Nothing? So want me to like come over today? Wait, did you want to speak to my what? Jeez. Who made this game? Gotta continue. Continue to wait. Again. Alright. Go ahead and scan. There's another one. Go back into logs. Remove everything. Go ahead and connect to go 6 through 48, 78, and 1 Taylor. And that proxy and a firewall. Alright. Probably don't have to. And that's why I was afraid of. Can we just repeatedly tap these? No? Alright. Come on, analyze faster. The solve, and it's gonna be K U N K K A. Alright, we solved. SSH crack on port 22. FTP bounce on port 21. And get ready with SMTP overflow on port 25. And then we can use our port hack on port 22. Come on. Alright, we're in. Well, not yet, but we're almost in. What? CD home. CD test. SCP. Rotation passwords. What's in gift? SCP worm. Gosh, we're so close to removing our log, but we did get the files. I don't know what that last one was, but I grabbed it. And now we can just hopefully just load our local files and be able to read the password. I don't think we have to log back in, but can't hurt, right? What do we got? Check our home. Invitation passwords. So we can cat invitation passwords. We got them all. We should probably make a note. Add our note. A, B, X, and 07. 279. Got him. Is there anything else that we rent? Going to Gauntlet 3. Can we just log in now? Victory. Get rid of those logs. Is there anything else in the home folder? Except for this one. Jeez, why are these so... Why are they like this? Well, I guess that's what early days of the internet used to be. And then logging the error. You know? Yep, what's the dog? Yep. That's 07. QC. No. There we go. We're in, baby. It's our new email. Well done passing the automated test. Not everyone manages it, which kind of makes you think why we're invite only in the first place. Really. So you're on to round 2, which means I get to make something up, which means something fun. Uh-oh. I've got something good in mind for you. Shouldn't be too easy either. I want you to break into the CFC servers and find me the 11 secret herbs and spices. If you can get a hold of the list and upload it to the CSEC public draft server, I'd be more than happy to let you in. CSEC admin. Alright, let's check out our server. You are authenticated for open file uploading to the server. Use upload local file name command. File with SCP or downloaded to the home or bin. Uploads can be from typos from file path. And Colonel's Food Corner. Everybody loves chicken. Oh, that's all we get to see. Wait. Run our nmap command. That's it? Just 2 ports. Alright. I hope it's a web server. And it's SMTP, so. Alright. Web server warm. Let's see if that's gonna do it. It's doing something. Oh, look, it says Apache web server. Oh, we're in. Password found. Nice. Single directory, server structure. Web admins, remember this server is exclusively for front-end content. All the company files should be posted on an internal mainframe. This maintains a link. Default boot module. CFC homepage. Okay. Alright. Should know. Anything else interesting? Well, what's in the web folder? Oh, an actual HTML. That's cool. Could be 3. I'm not seeing anything interesting here. Although, might be able to do some hack with that source image. Like we were talking about with the Lost Top 10. Alright, let's see the email logs. Remove everything. And then we go ahead and scan the network. Look, it found corporate mainframe. And our nmap command. We need all 4 to be correct. Alright, so let's do SMTP overflow. Figured out what happened. A TP bounce on 21. Okay, perfect. And then we can get our wedge server plan ready on port 80. Once we make room, boom. And then SSH hack, crack, port 22. And we can get our port hack on port 80, I guess. I don't know. And boom. We still got 90 seconds. That's plenty of time. Alright, where are we looking for? Let's check out the bin. Nothing. Let's go home. There's a media. Logo, media kit. Might be good to have. In guide.txt. At the Colonel's food corner, we only have one mention. Who cares? SCP that media kit, 2011. Yeah. I know. CD training files, new employee email, order, records guide, 11 herbs and spices. There we go. Many new employees will question the formula, but out of curiosity, unfortunately, the formula is far too important to give out to all workers. Combination is sent to stores regularly as unmarked white plastic bags. As for management, even they cannot know, only people in the world know. Rest assured, the formula is perfect. Check this carefully. Welcome to Susu. The only discount card you can find attached to this letter. Enjoy it. You'll receive formal introduction. But again, welcome to the family. Yeah. Well, more orders for each story and odd likely records. Alright, let's make a note. And that's 202.7.177.65. And that's all our AFC page. Might as well just grab a copy of it in case we forget it. Aha! Found the record repository. Okay, we're dead. You're safe. Parallel detected. It lies. Going. Is it chicken? It's chicken. Alright, SMTP overflow on port 25. Anything to do with the webworm? Port 80. But you can use our port hack. 25. Then we'll at least have the password we can DC. We're in. Waves. Alright. go ahead and check out. I got media and Jordan. They already saw this, right? Because fresh tastes better. Stop by your local KFC and taste for yourself. CFC, whatever, same thing. I really gotta change those hotkeys, man. Alright. Ordering. Season order template. Ordering requirements certs. Food manager certification, English and Spanish. Florida Department of Agriculture. I had no idea. Yeah, let's see here. To the guidelines. Ordering segregation guidelines. Seasoning mix orders need to be separated to separate companies. Which provide Captain Mix. New Mexico facility combines spices 1 to 6, while the Kentucky facility mixes the remaining 5 spices. Okay. The two separately deliveries should be mixed at the KFC distribution HQ and placed in unmarked white bags for franchise level distribution. Compare bags and seasoning mix are sent to franchises where they'll be combined with flour, powdered eggs, dried milk, salt bread mix in the store and final product. This ensures no digital copies of the secret recipe are even distributed in their entireties. So we need this one for sure. That's like some of the ingredients. Which one was that? The guidelines. So S&P, seasoning order, guidelines. Say seasoning order placement. Part 1. Today, did they really just have this here? So it's paprika, rubbed sage, garlic powder, allspice, oregano, margarine. Basil, chili powder, monosodium glutamate, onion, salt, and red pepper. Is that really just the recipe? Shelbyville, Kentucky, and New Mexico. Those are the 2 places we told about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 spices. All right, let's SCP the seasoning order part 1 and part 2. Go back up to our lives. Remove everything. And we can go ahead and pop over to our email, I guess. If you can get hold of the list and upload it to the... I didn't more than happy to let you in. Okay, so we just got uploaded to the public drop server. Uploads. Fail. Upload. What was the thing called? Using order template. Placement template part 1. And then part 2. Press.zip. to.zip and serve a message. Servicing that server message. Oh. Insufficient privileges. But we can grab it. And then we can just view it locally. Let's go ahead and check our home. Authenticate. Okay, yeah, so that's just a message of it's. They do an unzip. It's just like, well, alright. Nice. We're in the CEC now. Alright. What's it say? Nice one. I've actually had to dig around on their mainframe before. A while ago, I couldn't find it. Props for tracking it down. It's quite the entrance you've made for yourself. I think I'll take the opportunity to formally welcome you to the CSC. CSEC. Everyone here knows what they're doing, at least to some extent. So you should feel right at home if you found your last job easy. I've attached some new login details to the hub server. From there, you can pick up contracts, download new code, and generally just use the home base. I'll stay in touch, so pick yourself up some new programs and from the stash as a congratulations present. All right, moving up in the world. Sure, we got coffee and hydration. And then, what's next? Do we have our link? An account? There's the asset server. And asset server creds. Let's go ahead and see what's in here. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, I wonder if we can use this. Do we want blue or teal? I say we get all of them. Sweet. Let's open the wild card. Do work. Anything neat in the system? No. That's road database. Okay. That's where database file name is. Last name, first name, record number. It's recommended you download a copy. Template.txt. Edit it locally and then rename it to fit the scheme before inserting it into the database. As you'll likely want to replace all the wildcards in the template file, you should do quick replace. Continue step 2. It's the way you want. Rename the file, upload. Make sure you're told how you want it. What is that saying? Why do I want to be on death row? Yeah, here we go. This is what we wanted. SQL then corrupted. Web server 1 is sequencer. Alright, let's get SQL. Finally, some instructions. Let's see then. The SQL memory corruption injector is targeted exploit for public-facing SQL ports. Check the table entry, then read it causes the memory corruption, causing an imminent SQL database crash and core dump. This would temporarily allow otherwise unauthorized. All right. Sure, I'll take that. Fast acting worm targeted executing HTTP web servers. This acts to open a port for usage. All right. Oh wait, what was that last part? Worm does not impede the normal actions of the web server itself. Alright, that's good to know. Sequencer. No information on that. That's pretty cool. So went to nothing there, but here. If we copy our X server.sys into old X server.system, did that command not work? No command CP. Just warning that there's a copy command. Reboot, replace, solves. Flat HC. What the heck? Where did we learn that there's a A copy command. Most well-recognized flaw in toxic servers is the memory thing. FAA, know about that one. Traces passive. Response to increasing hassle. Passive traces to a computer program running on a machine. Attempts to detect hostile action. No tracing action against it. Passive trace in theory can be prevented from completing self-induced crash at the exact time and the pain of lives. Alright. Active trace. Okay. Well, hmm. Trying to. Oh well, we'll just move blue into x dash server.sys. Or no. Because I want to keep the old file too. X server sys. Alright, now we can move blue into X server system. If we do a quick reboot, that should give us a cool looking theme. If I understand this game right. Yes. There we go. Do we want blue or do we want the mint? I said we try the mint real quick. So we'll move X server into blue X server system. And then we move our mint into our X server system. Reboot now. See what should be mint colored. Does mint have a color? Wait, is mint green? Is mint what we just had? I don't know why I was thinking. Oh, I wanted to use wow. That's pretty neat. Oh, but now terminal's in the middle. It displays on the right. Alright. Let's move X server that says into mint X server.sys. And let's try teal one last time. So we'll do with teal X server.system. Reboot. Rebot. And let's see what theme this gives us. Man, what a weird way to just update a theme in a game. You really have to think like a hacker. This I like. This, I think we're going to stick with this one. I like having terminal to the right, nice and easy. All right, what was our mission? Oh, right, now we can start accepting high-class contracts. Should we finish off the other contracts, though? I never finished these. User ID assigned to different faction. Oh, I guess we can no longer do these. Yeah. Well, before we get started, let's get our shells up and running. Wait on those. Get bitwises. Let's connect to contract code. That's a public job. Reptile. Planetary user. Ooh, another one has a ranking. $830 rank 0. I mean, to be fair, we did just start. Let's see what the contract is. Teach an old dog new tricks. Locate or create decryption software. Fabricate death row method. Let's go with this one. Cleanup job to remove some false information a hacker planted in the death row database. For example, for reasons unknown, a false duplicated record has been added to the death row records, likely as some sort of identification theft or grieving claim. We would like the false record removed. Alright. This contract has been added to an anonymous CSEC member, though it may be possible to discern the sponsor's identity through this contract. CSEC requests that, as you always, you respect the privacy and anonymity of its members by not doing so. Contract. The death record for one Joseph Feldman is a clear duplication of Alvra Curry's record, which is clearly the original. Delete Joseph Feldman record from the database. Its presence is not only Its presence there not only presents a risk to any and all real Joseph Feldman, but it also an insult to the original statement made by Mr. Curry. Correct this. All right. It's a lot of death row. I pray with the help of God that you will always forgive me and retain the servants. So I'm really sorry. I wish I could take it back, but I pray to ask you to forgive me. And what was the third copy of? Alva Curry's. There's 32 incidents. Alright. After 119080. 119080. So was it this? That had the... Oh no, it was that upload server, wasn't it? Oh, well, here we go. First name, number, last name, number, record number, 32. Are you wait for the death row inmates? I mean, yeah, but 32 oral, not available, string last words. Oh, this is how they copied that person. Last name, first name, record number, it's recommended. Simple trend. Because you'll likely want to replace all the wildcards in the template file, you should use the quick replace shortcut. Finding the file as active in your operating system, easiest way to do this is by the cat command. Use replace without adding in the file name. Replace first name John. Continue steps 2 until the file looks the way you want it. Rename the file and move it into Joe_John. Upload the file into a database. Connect to remote database upload in the home directory. Make sure they're in the folder that you want to upload it to. Alright. So now with that information, I think we should be able to sign in. That's a lot of people in death row. But brilliant. We're gonna want to probably close out of that. We don't need the kernels thing anymore. Analyze. And when something tells me we're about to be tracked too. Called it. Watch the answer be something stupid like death. A something S. A-H-S-U-H-Y. Solve A-H-S-U-N-Y-A-G. I don't know what that was, but okay. FTP bounce on port 21. We can also do the SQL corrupt on 1443. One, oh, 1433. Damn dyslexia. Web server worm. Port 80. It's the SQL bypass. Nice. Then once we crack the password, we'll be able to just DC and then just connect right back in with the credentials we grabbed. Or not. Oh, I forgot to do the port crack. Dang it. We were so close. Alright. Well. Second time's a wait. Should the solve still work? Sweet. And we're not getting traced. Cool. Web server worm port 80. Okay, there we go. FTP bounce on port 21, and then Let's queue up our SQL memory corrupt for port 1433. Go ahead and get this going. All right, the web server's done. Just enough RAM. Get our port hack ready for port 21, I guess. All right, now we got the password. It's Texas. So now we disconnect, because we got what we needed. Log back in. Still logs. Moves. Oh, wait, hold on. Are we able to see the other guy? No. Darn. I was hoping maybe we could find out who the other person was. Further details. Oh, that's probably the main page. And we're looking for Selman Joseph. Which is here. It looks right. What was the other name? It's like Ava something. Yeah, Alva Curry. Tillman. Okay, so I think all we have to do is just remove that record, right? While we're poking around, let's go ahead and see what's in the home. Protected folder. Because we all know what's going to be in here. Alright, come on, what's in the admin? Internal memo. As director of this program, I am trying to log into this computer that I am meant to be in control of, and the IT staff have changed the password again. This has happened too far many times and is costing our company valuable time. From now on, the password here should be kept as Texas, a choice I made personally. I'm storing this memo in a secure location for future references. I've put a date on it so that it can be used as legal material. If you insist on wasting my time in the future, do not make me repeat this. Chat, there's people that are actually like this. And people that actually are like, make my password what I say, and don't make me say it again, or else. I've met some of these people. They're like, I want my password to be 1234. It's the only one I can remember. You're the boss. I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, let's go ahead to our record. We'll remove Bellman Joseph. Yep, that should do it. Done. Let's make sure it's not no longer there. And he's a free man. Back up one more directory, get into our logs, remove all that. Then we can go ahead and tell the boss man it's done. Listen. Mr. Curry. I love the sound effects, man. They're great, but contract successful. Congratulations, the client, your recent contract has reported success. We can accept another one. All right, we're moving up in the rankings. New tool has been added to the asset server for your use. It's the X server changing utility name themechanger.exe. You can find it under theme changer. Feel free to download a copy and how it. You can use it however it's useful to you. All right. Let's go ahead and see what this says. This program allows for fast hot swapping of your server theme file. Files in the remote row are remotely hosted valid theme files connected to device in the local or local themes. It allows you to select any of these and will automatically download its content. Cool. The program will also automatically back up existing themes so you know styles are preserved for future use. Sweet. That's exactly what we needed. We're on the theme switcher. Whoa. That's pretty cool. This was our old one. Blue was pretty good. I think this was the mint. They've been. Yeah, I think we leave it on whatever this one was, which I think is the teal. Oh, this is the loading. No valid files for the mode. Okay, I don't know what that means, or how we're able to add remote. Anyways, let's pick up another contract. Contract killers. Oh, for computers. I should go back and let's see what our... We're still at rank 0. Alright. Investigate medical record use. Locate or create decryption software. Track an encrypted file. Check out suspicious server, wipe clean an academic record, compromise an EOS device. We've done that before. Help an aspiring writer. That's locked. Add death row record for a family member. Family member of an executed individual has approached us looking to have their death row record added to the official listing. The sentence apparently had some shady dealings behind it. They strongly implied it was unjustly ruled. It seems the efforts to mask it have left the record off the official listing. In their words, at the very least, we'd like his last words preserved. Is flagged as being unusually complex, requiring manual database record manipulation. Is that the record we just deleted? Uh-oh. So it looks like it gets harder as we go on. So let's just start with the first one. Get a copy of someone's medical record. Just settle an argument. All right. Let's bury this hatchet. I didn't need. Well, I didn't even know I could frown. Hold on. I will. I saw it. So, I may or may not have gotten involved in a bit of a internet shout off with someone who's posting clearly Photoshop pictures of. You know, it doesn't really matter. Look, I need a legit medical record of a guy to settle all this dramatic fashion. I get it myself, but I made those intentions pretty clear, and you know how CSEC is with stuff like that. Anyways, can you help me out? His name's Jonas Sandberg. The medical database has a tool to send records to people. Did you flick a copy of illa@gmail.com? Thanks. G. Yeah, I wonder who that is. Right. Notes and stuff. I'm gonna keep this note of Joseph Fellman. I think it might come in handy later. See this node. Admin access. Alright. Let's do some hacking, boys. Proxy, firewall. We need all 4 cracked. So... we're able to analyze a few times. I wish firewall cracking was this easy. Sometimes it is. Sometimes you just hit it with a hammer. I think solved is ready. Hey. All right, that's one down. Now we got a proxy. Go ahead and overload and get our web server worm ready. Oh, we can use one, which I think might be faster. That's the one we stole from our, well, not stole, but obtained from our hacker buddies. Come on. All right, podcast, and go. All right. Nothing's firing off an alarm yet. Let's do an FTP bounce. And we'll load up our SQL memory corrupt for port 1433. Still not enough room. That's all right. I don't think we're in a hurry this time, so we can let it go. SMTP overflow port 25. I mean, most of these things are kind of accurate. It's just a little higher level for people to actually enjoy and feel like a hacker. I'm hacking the mainframe, Mom. We're in. What were we supposed to do again? The other database. We can just look up random entry. Summer Johnson. All right, let's go ahead and search for the patient's name, which is Sandberg. Jonas. No entry for Sandberg Jonas. Affiliations tested. Okay. Sandberg Jonas. Nope. Sandberg Jonas. There we go. Height 5'5". 1993. Allergies 9, C notes. Patient has acute case of elephantitis. First noted at age 8. Treatment has been applied regularly. Does this guy have huge balls? Is that what this record's telling us? This game is wild. Recipient address. Let's specify that. And it's going to do Gmail.com. What was the heated argument? Right. Medical database info. Yeah, it's just telling us what we already knew. That's everyone's medical record. That's a lot of medical records. Let's just pick a random one. Patient appears to be in excellent physical shape, though evidence of extensive prior losing exists, attributed to extensive martial arts training. Huh. Neat. Nothing I've ever been. Let's go ahead and remove our logs. Let's connect. I didn't even read the subject line. Oh no. Alright. Done. What, really? You actually got... It's legit, right? Yeah. I just don't know what to believe anymore. Wow. Yeah, thanks for the help, though. I'm gonna go reevaluate the life. Good luck. No, we can't send that. Oh well. Contract successful. Alright. What do we do next? See what other contracts are available. Did we move up the rankings yet? No. An old dog, new tricks. Potential friend of the group needs a degree from added to his resume. I can just hack my own resume? I mean, I can, but ethics seems to be getting in my way. Binary universe, It's good to have friends in high places in digital security companies, especially friends that know nothing about computer security. One such friend, the individual, has recently been contracted by an agent. We need a small show of power to win him over. We'd like you to give him a new degree from his local university in Manchester. John Stalvern, Masters in Digital Security, Manchester University. Remember to clear your tracks. International institutes rely on their reputation to remain relevant. You are compromising that. If they discover this, they will not be forgiven. Right. I think we can move on from that guy. So what are we trying to do? We'd like you to give him a new degree from his local university in Manchester. What degree do you want? No. Let's take a look. Search entries. Let's go ahead and look up John Stelmer. Masters in digital marketing. All right. Yeah, no. Wow, nice GPA though, brother. About this server. Public access server provides centralized access to academic records from every internationally recognized university in the world. You are a vice counselor of a university that wishes to contribute to the database. Email or admin at admin@mail.academic.org. I hope that's not important. Let's go ahead and scan. Analyze. Analyze. Come on. Is it academic? Boom. Web server worm, port 80. And then we can do our FTP bounce on port 21. And get ready with our SMTP overflow, port 25. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Enough room. These old computers, man, they can't do anything right. Get our SQL corrupt ready on port 1433. Yeah, I know. And then port hack on port 21, I guess. Come on. Unlock. Let me in. Alright, we're in. Let's go ahead and remove all logs, and then we can just back out of this real quick. Hopefully. Disconnect. You got me. I thought we had mail. Yeah, alright, that was good. Tectonic is a password. Whatever that means. Anyways. See, the default boot module is just their academic thing. I'm gonna start grabbing these server configurations. That might be cool to look at. It's at home, nothing. Admin text. Alright, let's see. Reminder, if you are logged out for maintenance, the password for the server is Tectonic for the current security cycle. I know it sounds ridiculous, but people do that. Alright, that's just the info that they display. So entry cache, John Stelmer. Oh, how do I manipulate this? Nope. Replace file name target replacement. Replaces the target text in the file with the replacement. Okay. So we want to do replace John Stalvern, and then we'll want to grab masters in digital marketing. We'll replace that with I could just replace marketing with digital security. Oh well. Masters in digital security. Nice. Should we bump up his GPA too? 3.0 or higher. Yeah, well, you know what? That wasn't part of the job. Let's not risk anything. Should we give him large? Remove all that. Delete, 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 delete. Should we give him a 4.0? Nah, we'll just let him go. Contract successful. Right. We're working our way through these. Locate or create decryption software. A new company's come out with some new file encryption software and has locked up a bunch of previously very open code to us with it. The algorithm doesn't seem as bad as what we've faced in the past, but there's no solver out there for it yet. This contract will have you solve the problem however you want, but we need the file encrypted. Let's try it. Sounds like a challenge. Ghosting the vault. DEC Solutions has recently finished their new DEC encryption suite, basically a file encryption package. We have a file that we want to look at that's been locked by this encryption. I've thrown a copy of it on our Crossroads server, non-secure dumping ground for all CSEC users, as encryption source DEC. DEC is the file extension for this new encryption generates. That looks like the mailing list file too. You might want to take a look at the file itself first. The company's website is pretty barren for anything useful, but if you dig a bit, you might find something to help. Once you're in, try scanning to see if the network goes deeper. Once you have it decrypted, upload to the CSEC drop server. Alright. So we have our Crossroads. We have our drop server. We have our web server. And the contract details. This would be DEC Solutions. Find a method of the DEC file. Encryption, decrypt the file. And upload it. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at the we can't log into the Crossroads server. It's weird. Well, I guess if nobody has an account, can't really track anybody, huh? but you can make it vulnerable. That's pretty smart. There's that request.zip. Encrypted source. I say we just get each of these. Me. I have to get, the quick source.dec. Use encrypt. Night items standing out to me here. Alright, DEC solution. Data security solutions. Protect the company's secret. AI2 companies deployment use. Joseph Scott, Microsoft. Alright. Don't like encrypted or something. Involved in print. Too easy. Web server worm, port 80. From the port hack, right back on it. Oh, we need both of these. Okay, SQL corrupt 1423. Nice. Query. So this is the HTML. Nothing useful. It's very in a baby. Okay, hold. Let's see the readme. Son of a gun. I can't believe I fell for that. The oldest trick in the book. Oh no. Jeez. Alright. What else? Use policy stack. Nothing in the folder. See what this IRC is gonna say. Nope. Nope. So this looks like it's all a bunch of hacks, or is it just decimals? Test build PDP. Ooh, what if there's another server here somewhere? Ah, we found the mainframe. All right. Before we leave, let's make sure we remove all those log files. And then let's see if we can check out the mainframe next. Go on. Good. All right. So run our nmap. We need to crack all 5. We should be able to. TP bounce all in 21. SSH hack all in 22. We don't have enough room. I don't think we need that anymore either. And then we can run our web server worm on port 80. Check our SQL corrupt on 1433. Come on. Oh, our SMTP overflow on port 25. I almost forgot. Oh, I just realized my model's probably covering up the terminal. Anyways, port hack 21. Let's see what we can get in here. Son of a bitch, I'm in. Check out. Nothing in system. Nope. The duties of the staff. They got the test build notes. Everything's encrypted. The cipher.exe. Let's check out the staff memo. Greetings all. First of all, congratulations on the successful launch of our new encryption suite. It's been a huge success, and I hope you all are excited about the new marketing material as I am. DEC Solutions becomes more prominent force in the worldwide software. I feel that we as a company need to step up to the plate and start holding ourselves to a higher standard. To this end, I'm enforcing a few new policies within the company that I hope you will all come to love and appreciate. The workflow improvements that I think they really are. The new policies will come through in a few days, and I've finalized them. Until then, as you were, man. Well, let's see those new policies. 1. Sensitive company data, source code, confidential memos should be encrypted at all times when not being worked on. And what better software for that than our own? You've seen the website, and I'm sure you can understand how this will make our business more secure, trust in place. I've already started with a few of my own files, some very important ones. I've even double encrypted. Wow. It's like using, oh God, it's like using 2 condoms. Even if one breaks somehow, you're still safe. When encrypting files, it should be fine to go passwordless almost of all time. But if you feel something's of critical importance, use the company ID on it as a password. For example, safely encrypted files would use my ID, DLEATROU. Builds of the encryption suite are to be kept offline at all times. In this day and age of digital security, you can't be too careful. Well, let's get that deciphered. All right. The cipher. Whoa. That's pretty cool to watch. It's a .bin. Let's grab that test bin and then remove it. UECE. Test build. So did I just run this twice? Let's grab a copy because I know I'm going to forget the first letter and then the last name. So if we do the cipher again, no, it's a PDP file. I don't know what that is then. Type in the cipher test, encryption base 2. Oh, he replied. What this is all about. We have some encrypted files ourselves, so I'm wondering what those might look at. Corporate memo. So we can chat delivery.txt. Oh, do you really need to add CEO to everything you send me still? Got it. Thanks for showing me. Okay, hold on. David, I've been looking through the code we got back from the contractors for the encryption, and it's breakable, really breakable, like dangerously so. We had a program to do it so I could show you, and I've sent it over. They probably want to delete that and just memo once you've seen what it can do. To run it, just hit up in the command line like I showed you and type in this command, the file name. If you want to use a password too, add that after. I might show you in person. Thanks for showing me earlier. I've sent a copy off to some of the others to see if they can get anything useful out of it. So it's the file name and then the password. All right. Move that file. And then we might be able to get some cool CEO files. I don't know what he's hiding. They did decipher, do not share. Well, encryption base 2. Let's see what that's all about. I'm just curious if that's password protected or not. They wouldn't tell us if it wasn't important. Ah, it's the source code. Get password codes from string password. Check if password was correct. Yeah, I'm thinking that one might be important. You never know. Although I download anything and everything, just in case. New policies, lawsuit response. Personal notes. Can I do decipher everything here? Ah, it's worth a shot. Let's find out what that lawsuit was. They know what this password probably is. DLEATROD. Got it. Well, we're probably going to have to break that file. It's probably got a password on it. Double encryption. Policy response. What is the point of double encrypting with the same password? Whatever. OU. It's gotta be the same password. I don't see why it wouldn't be. What are they hiding? Encrypted again? Or did I just accidentally do it twice? I didn't do layer 2. We go hit decipher. Just assuming they put a password on it again. Yep. Boy. Come on. And we didn't even get into his personal notes yet. Man, this is taking some time. Mr. Luttrell, regarding your recent letter, I've discussed the matter with our legal team and have assured me that your application comes instead of the recommended one represents such a significant departure from our recommended usage instructions that you have no legal grounds for a class action regardless of its incredibly high rate of breakages. We recommend you follow the recommended procedure in instruction. Best wishes to you and your 12 children. Oh my gosh. We've got to remove these. And then, what's it locked? Oh, that's the email we saw before. So let's see the personal note so we can decipher personal note. It's going to be password locked. Of course it is. Leatorou. Did we check all the staff files? I think we did. Of course, it's double layer. Layer 2. I don't know why I wouldn't do it. Well, it doesn't really take you much time, especially with some this simple. I'm concerned Kathy here might have a thing for me. I don't blame her. I also see my gentle face on vacation. It's stunning. I should install more mirrors. It's okay. It's of the utmost importance to stay professional about this. I'm making a note here now, such that in the event of she attacks me in a fit of envy, it's documented that I'm the innocent party. That's how you get around lawsuits like that. Professional notes. A2.text. And I think that should do it for everybody. This is the only file I don't know what it is. It's a test build. Needed in office. Test build. Is that a different important memo? I wish we could upgrade the RAM. That'd be useful. Can you do another coffee run today? I'll be back in the office at 3. My gosh. Also, it's Kathy Abrams. Let's see what's needed in the office.txt. Hey, Kathy, I decided that installing a few mirrors would boost personal morale. You arrange them. Thanks for the spam. Can you arrange them to have another, say, 6 fitted around the place? 6 mirrors? I don't know, man. Notes.dc. Well, we gotta see at this point. And then I'm just curious about the test build as well. We cat our notes.txt. Running low. Coffee mugs. Who keeps breaking them? Mirrors. Why is David ordering so many? Okay. Yeah, this gives us nothing. We're gonna grab it anyways. Thing? That's everything. But this encryption base 2, this is probably the one we need to get this solved. So if we do decipher on encryption base 2.decipher, hopefully we get a program maybe? Encryption base 2.cs. It's the source code to do that? Let's see if we can read this. Returns an array containing header message, IP, extension, blah, blah, blah. Use short password, get password from string. Split less than 2, throw a new format, try to decrypt invalid, valid decryption file. If string message, if check equals encoded, password was correct. Split 3 with the passcode. File extension if provided, else no. If check equals encoded, password was correct. Message decrypt. Oh, I wonder if we can just... If I grab this and I remove this check for the password, does it matter when we put it back together? Or is it about to get a lot harder? Either way, let's grab this. Now that we have that, let's go ahead and back out. Make sure we remove everything from the logs. Then we can go back to our original mission, which is just decrypting one file. They have a lot of logs. Wait, what was that? Jeff, a screenplay. Oh my God. Decipher. I think it was just to do this source code, right? And leave it on here. Now this looks a little more. I have no idea. Go back to our email. I'll go to the edit the file itself first. The company's website is pretty varied. Is there anything useful on that website? The cloud. Our secure encryption. Your data goes here. Synergy. E-solutions. The glass ceiling. It does exist. Juice choice. That's it should be done really want it. Why are they all so close? And that said just to put it in the drop folder, right? You should have it decrypted, upload to the drop folder. All right. It was the encrypted, encrypt, source. Isn't that it? Upload. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that hold. There we go. Done. Contract successful. Nice. Moving up in the rankings. Let's see if we can decrypt some of our own files now, though. Because I've been so curious. Decipher. Let's see what that CEXE contract is. Requires a password. It's a T2 screenplay. Oh. So I think if we read that source code, we might be able to solve how to get those. Can we get the mailing list? Ah, we can get the mailing list. It's an instance folder, still nothing. So what did marketing encryption level 2? Decryption complete. File secure. Decrypted to target secure mailing list. Joke's on you, hacker. Wrong list. Like we'd leave our data just lying around in the public-facing servers like that, especially when we know someone's after it. Here, take some binary. Oh, he got us. Virtual security expert. Ah, that hurts. Who had the mail list? We get these files? Yeah. What said? Oh, we can just go through our email, right? What was one of the first one? First contract, getting some tools, something in return. Point clicker. Send it software. Bring it to software package. Software. iOS device. Aggression was punished. What was the mailing list? I thought that was like one of our first ones. It was the Bot News Network. PP marketing. That's what it was. Yeah, let's keep. I'd love to get back in this. Will Smith. All right. Mailing list we got from the hacker who just threw a note. Turns out there's some sort of encryption on it. What did we even pay to this guy for? HR is saying we'll get someone else to try and decrypt it. I requested that all emails sent from the employee Kevin Winters to any external be scanned for malicious information regarding the internal practices of our marketing. Approved by Kevin's operations. So he just shows stuff to me. There's nothing behind here. Gotta move fast here. We need one more. We'll do FTP bounce, I guess. Then we're doing these port hack. Man, this takes forever. Come on. All right. Why's the music so intense? Port hack. It's really into it. Oh shoot, what was that last one? bleeding. Oh, no, that's RIP address still. It was just change it to? No. Think. We don't see anything interesting. Well regarded members, you said. Which I'm trying many people do it. And numerous private investigations are no doubt on their way. I'd like to suggest suicide books. Well, we gotta progress the story. This formal email, I'm going to sign it with my handle. No need for anonymity here. We're looking out for a friend. So bit went dark a little over 2 weeks ago. It's pretty unusual. I mean, going dark for a bit is fine, but not contacting anyone here. 2 weeks, something's up. Turn on a few links. Some server he owns, uses, so maybe you can dig around and find anything. Turn it up on the CSEC drop server, and I'll check it out. So long, we haven't used the relay. Shit, what's this age dunk? Web server room. HTTP bounce on port 21. And get ready to use our port hack. Let's just last. During this, we've run into, again, broken into one of my relay servers. If you're looking to get in contact with me for some reason, throw a file up on my job server, I'll check it out too. So that we can connect to 808, 160, 165, 139. Oh, a new server. What's gonna be here? Proxy and a firewall. Sure, none of that was coming. Well, the solve is BREEZ. Freezer. All right. We need to overload the proxy. Should have grabbed another computer shell. SMTP overflow on port 25. Get ready. All right. SSH crack on port 22. We can run that. Over to regular FTP bounce. Port 21. As soon as that's done, or web warning on port 80. And what else is our SQL corrupt on port 1430? Oh, come on. And then we can do port hacked 22. It's just me, or is the timer way slower? All right, we're admin. Best upload ASDF. Where you at? This would have been the last time I checked the server, but apparently someone's been messing with it. Bad timing for me, but oh well. I've been working with Entech on some pretty heavy projects, and things aren't looking so great. As in, I don't think they want me around anymore, or saying anything not great. I don't know, maybe I'm just freaking out about it. I'm sure I'm going to dig around a bit and see if there's any danger. All right, so we need that file, SCP read all hackers. Where are you? Hey man, you never replied. Were you trying something? Been more than a week. File sanitizer CS. That sounds pretty good. ASDF. ASDF. GHJK. 40. Those keyboard locks. We're gonna grab it. Test upload. Please ignore. Alright. So we got those. Nothing in bin, nothing in log. Some more chat logs. We'll read one. We're on our way back from partying in New York City over the weekend. It's last Sunday afternoon, we're heading back west. We're cruising 130, 140. Flew past the trooper on the side of the road. Trooper lights up, sirens blast, chasing it down the highway. We're both like, should we stop? There's no way he can catch us. We decide to be good and stop. Cop catches up to us, comes out, gun drawn, pissed as hell. Walks up to the side of the car and goes, "Son, can I see your pilot's license?" Jason pulls out his pilot's license. Cop's jaw hits the ground, stunned. I've ever seen. And this practically a whimper goes, "Get the hell out of here. No ticket, too embarrassed." Apparently, I'll never forget that day long as I live. That's funny. Alright, let's see if there's any logs. Nope, just us. I think we can go ahead and back out of here. Oh, I should have scanned. Did I scan? Yeah, nothing. I guess we can just upload that to the Dropbox. Upload to the Dropbox. Upload complete. What was the other server you wanted me to check out? Yeah, the test we have access to. a relay, and put in the Dropbox. We don't have the creds here? I just want to get this up and running, and then we can use it as another relay or another shell for us. One, 4, 2, 3. Bingo, bango, bongo. Port hack or 22. See what we got. Shows it's done. Yeah, there we go. Come in. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and email that guy back. Nice work finding that. Hope it wasn't too much trouble. This is a bit of a concern. I'm going to look into this a bit more. I'll let you know if I dig up anything. Okay. And we move up the ranks. Anything new in the asset server? Nothing. Junebug. And we're down to 1 page of contracts. Well, I think here's probably a good place to stop. So we'll go ahead and save. And yeah, to everyone that tuned in, thanks for watching me be a movie style hacker. This was a lot of fun. I'm starting to get into the story. I want to know what happened a bit. And it's fun just watching numbers fly across the screen. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Maybe we'll go back to some real hacking and crack that damn vulnerable web app. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out and have a good weekend. Bye.